Welcome to my tutorial on how to use the siband.
The siband is an awesome stretching and strength development tool. When you receive it, it comes in a black bag that you can reuse. It's wrapped in plastic to keep it safe, and it's basically a long rubber band.
The siband is one of the most diverse, useful, and adaptable tools on the market. The siband can be used by dancers, martial artists, gymnasts, and athletes to improve their strength, flexibility, and speed. In this video, I'll be showing you a plethora of my favorite stretches and techniques to utilize the siband to its fullest. To work your inner thighs and legs, wrap the siband around your back, keeping your feet in a butterfly position. Put each loop around your feet. Straighten your legs and they'll be pulled apart. The siband is stretchy, so it shouldn't over-pull your legs or cause injury. To work the muscle, close the legs and open the legs, keeping them straight. You can also do split close circles, where you bring one leg to the other and then move the other leg into your open split position. Be sure to do this slowly to avoid injury. To increase the stretch and the workout, you can lie on your back and bring your legs together in this position.
To work the bottom of your leg, the hamstring, and the side of your legs, and the hip rotator, you can put the band around your waist and put both loops on one foot. Then you can lower and raise your leg towards the other leg, which lays straight on the ground, or you can push your leg to the side and work the turnout muscles in the hip joint.
To develop strength in your biceps, stand inside of the siband and use it for curls. You can do this with two hands or with one hand, depending on the intensity you want of the workout. You can do an overhead press with the siband. Again, the further you move your feet apart inside the band, the more resistance it will give you. If you stand inside the band and have both hands palm down, elbows against your chest, you can curl with the reverse hand and then do a reverse overhead push. You can take the loop from the siband and double it. Put it around your ankles or shins and sidestep. This is an amazing workout, great cardio and strength training. You can do it with forward stepping as well.
If you do ballet or any kind of dance and you turn out into second position with the band just under your knees, you can work your plie, you can work your releve, plie, and your jumps. This forces you to keep your knees turned out, your hips turned out, and it really increases the muscular resistance in your upper leg. The siband keeps your knees pushed out and increases the amount of work that your legs have to do in order to do a good sine wave or maintain a good horse stance or sitting stance. To work your shoulders, step on one piece of the siband, straighten the arm to the side, and lift it from the shoulder. This will create a great workout in your shoulder. Keep your body centered and straight. To increase the resistance on this, put 2 feet inside the band. Hold the band on either end together with both hands, raise it over your head and pull it down to work your lats, shoulders, and back. Hold the siband in front of you and pull it out to the side equally with both arms, keeping the elbows relatively straight, working the lats and the side and the back. Put the band behind your back and pull them forward to work your pectoral muscles as well as your arms. You could take the siband and put it on one foot and over the same side shoulder. Pull it up in the front. Then take the piece around your back, pull it to the opposite side, and place the leg, the bottom of the foot, against the band. Then perform side kicks. You can also perform front kicks in this position. Make sure you stay fully pivoted. Make sure you keep your upper body up. The siband will work the muscles in your gluteus, your hamstring, your shoulders, your torso, and your standing leg. The perfect side kick workout. You can use the siband as an ankle resistance mechanism. To do this, you need to create a slipknot. What you do is you make a loop in the siband on one end, you reach through that loop, and you grab the other end of the siband, and you pull it through to create a loop. Do this on both sides of the siband. Depending on how tight you want it to be, you're going to leave a little bit of slack in between. Then you're going to take those 2 slip knots and put them over your ankles and tighten them. Then you're going to take the largest loop that's left, make another slip knot, and put that over one of your ankles. This will keep it from rubbing up and down your ankle very much and chafing. On the other end, you might want to insert a sock or a pad to keep the rubber from rubbing against your ankle. You can open and close your legs to work the outside of your split position. You can perform front kicks up and down the room, round kicks or turning kicks up and down the room. Double loop the siband and step into it, putting it around your waist. I recommend holding onto a bar or the wall or the back of a chair for this one, as it can be a little bit difficult to balance while using the siband for kicks. Place your foot inside of one of the loops from around your waist and start doing side kicks. This offers some intense resistance, and it's really convenient because you can wear the siband like a belt. You can also do pushing front kicks or other kicks in this position. If you make a sitting stance, horse stance, or front stance, put one hand inside of each of the loops around your waist and start doing punches. They'll offer some really great punch resistance. For the next series, we need to find something stable like a bar or a pillar, not something mobile. You're going to loop the siband around it and then pull the other end through the loop of one end. I usually do it on my bar or on this very stable nailed-in windowsill. Once the siband's been attached to something stable, you can put it around your waist and make sure that the band is taut and pulling you backwards. And then you can start throwing techniques, punches, kicks, spins, combinations, stepping drills. Now be careful, because if you lose your balance and you fly backwards, the band could pull you into the wall or the stable object that's holding you. While I'm doing this, I like to also kick wave masters or punching bags if they're in range. This is a really great way to fight the resistance of the siband into a pad. With your back to the stable object holding the siband, you can put your foot into it and line yourself up for pushing front kicks, which offers great resistance, or you can pivot and do pushing side kicks. Be careful, because the possibility, if you move your foot wrong, of the siband flying off your foot and smacking you exists. To work your neck and head and jaw, you can put the siband around your forehead and move forward so that there's some tension on the siband, and work your punches either in the air or on a punching bag. Hold the siband in two hands above your head with some tension and bring it forward as if you're doing hammer chops. Stand straight, holding the siband in front of your stomach, and twist from the torso only, leaving the feet and knees where they are to work the abdominal core. Face the bar in a front stance, holding the bar in one hand, extend out in front of you. The same hand that's extended should have the leg behind you. Pull it back and do 10 quick punches in sequence. This will work your triceps and core. Now, if you make a slipknot in the siband, like this, then the band's chances of falling off your foot decrease exponentially. You can put your foot inside of the band. This will also tighten the band to give it more resistance for your kicks. And you can perform side kicks without having to worry about the band slipping off your foot. If you put the siband in a slipknot around your foot, it's really great for working the resistance in your tendus. It makes you really push against the floor. It's best if you do it in croisé or à la seconde, or croisé derrière. Using the siband is a great way to improve your développé, your passé, and your rond de jambe en l'air. You can put the siband around a wave master or freestanding punching bag and around your waist, put your foot inside the siband, and start doing side kicks. You can also do hook kicks, and you can do round kicks. Or any kick you can think of, really. You could even do pushing front kicks. Feel the burn and the resistance. You could also put it around your head and do your neck and face drills. You could turn around, and as opposed to kicking away from the pad, you kick towards the pad while the siband pulls you. You could also do this with the side kicks, and hook kicks, and round kicks, and any other kick that you'd like to practice. Go! This siband can be used to occupy kids for hours. This is a game I call Slingshot. It's great core and leg exercise and endless fun. The kids will come in before and stay after class and do this for as long as they can. The siband is available on Amazon.com for only $15.